What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cleveland Browns franchise. We're finally getting back into the YouTube grind. It's been a while, but we are here now as the Cleveland Browns will be facing off against the Miami Dolphins. Both teams are 1-1, trying to get their record to winning to start the year early. Started off hot. The Browns, they looked good last week, and they're looking to continue that momentum, fueled by all these young, unheralded players. Let's see what the Browns can do here in Week 3 against the Miami Dolphins. The Browns will be starting with the ball, and we will be seeing Cody Kessler come out onto the field. Currently with 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 669 yards. Those are all stats that lead the NFL. Not sure if you want the interceptions up there, but he will be passing to start. He'll be finding Ricardo Luis on the outside, and that'll be a nice gain of 9 yards. A correction on that last play, that was Jakeem Grant, but it is 1st and 10 now for the Browns. There's a throw underneath. This time it is Josh Gordon making the reception and picking up 15 yards and a first down. That was his 10th catch, I believe that just said. Again, back to the air, and this time over the middle, it's the rookie wonder Corey Coleman, and they are flying into Miami territory. Now back to pass, he's going end zone for Coleman, and of course he's going to come down with it. That is Corey Coleman with yet another touchdown on the year. 31 yards, and Corey Coleman is really just starting to make this one look too easy. Adam Gase, wow. Could this guy be the best one-on-one receiver in the NFL? Look at that. Bodies away the defender, Brent Grimes, and he just makes sure. Actually, that's Chris Culver. But still, what a play. So now we will see Ryan Tannehill come out. Can this be the year that Ryan Tannehill becomes the franchise quarterback the Dolphins have been looking for? How long will they give him that leash? We're going to take a look at this offense. The line anchored by Mike Pouncey. And this offense, the veteran Arian Foster, and then the young receiver Jarvis Landry are the players to look out for from this offense. Start 2nd and 10 from their 20. We'll see a handoff to Foster, and we'll see that shut down real quick. I believe that was Paul Kruger in the backfield. So now they face 3rd and 12. They go play action. Tannehill rolls left, sets his feet, looking downfield. It's intercepted by the Browns. Stephen Tulloch with the pick. And Cleveland is right back into Miami territory. Looking to score again. 1st and 10 now for Kessler. Pocket collapsing, pressure coming, throws it downfield, looking for Coleman, and he throws a pick to Rashad Jones. Back-to-back picks. Miami gets the ball back. They looked out on that one. Cleveland had a chance to make it a 2-possession game, but they foiled it instantly. So back onto the field comes Tannehill, and down he goes. Abraham Campbell coming off the safety blitz. They're looking at a 3rd and long now. Tannehill to pass. Good protection. It breaks down though, and he's forced to throw it away. This defense is stifling the Dolphins here early in the first quarter. Now we'll see if we can get this offense running. Again, back to passes. Kessler looking to the outside. There's Gary Barnidge, and it's a foot race now. Across the 20, down inside the 10, and down to the 5-yard line. A huge passing play for the Cleveland Browns, and this offense is flying right now. On 2nd and goal, we'll see an attempted handoff for Carlos Williams. He'll find himself losing 3 yards. He's had a rough start, but the passing offense is thriving. Pressure outside Colby Listenby. He has done so well in the red zone here early, and he finds himself with another touchdown. Cleveland up 14-0 here in the first. Can Miami answer them? Let's see the handoff going to Arian Foster. Let's see if he's got any gas left in the tank. 3rd and 1. Can we expect a handoff? No. Tannehill to pass. They bring the blitz. He finds his tight end, Jordan Cameron, for a quick completion and a first down. They moved the chains for the first time today. Now they face another 3rd down and medium. Tannehill back to pass. Not much pressure. Over the middle. Wide open is Kenny Stills. Into Cleveland territory and down at the 38-yard line. Operating from the shotgun is Tannehill. We'll see the handoff to Foster. He's got a big hole. That's a first down and more. He picks up 11 on that one. His longest carry of the day. 1st and 10 again. We'll see an outside handoff now for Foster. This one is shut down though. Demario Davis and Tulloch were there to bring him down. 3rd and 8 upcoming. Shotgun offset for Tannehill. Steps up in the pocket, hit as he throws, but finds Kenny Stills behind Paul Kruger. A nice throw from Tannehill, stepping up into pressure to make that throw. Find themselves looking at 2nd and goal from the 6. Handoff will go to Foster, and he will walk in untouched. The veteran still has a nose for the end zone. He finds it here, and they cut the lead in half. We're into the 2nd quarter now, Cleveland ball, and Kessler is lucky that one got out. He was charging up a big throw, but was hit as he throws. So now 3rd and 5. Kessler throwing left side. He finds Listenby. A nice juke from Colby Listenby. He gets them into Miami territory. A big gain there. 1st and 10. We'll see the handoff go to Carlos Williams. He's got a nice hole. Cuts it inside. He picks up about 11 yards. I think that'll be good for a 1st down. Yes, it will be. 1st and 10. Play action. Everyone's going deep. They're going to test it again. And there is Corey Coleman. You know, you got to put a safety on him. He just blows right past Chris Culliver. And perfect ball placement from Kessler. If you can put the ball there every time, Corey Coleman's going to make a play. 21-7, Cleveland retakes a 2-possession lead, and they made it look pretty easy. Did not take them long at all. We'll see a handoff here to Foster. He picks up small gain. Lead him to a 3rd and long. They call it 9. I formation. Sorry, that's single back. Tannehill throwing left side, outside, and that is a nice catch from Jarvis Landry, his 1st of the game. And that's good for a 1st down into Cleveland territory. 9 minutes to go here in the 2nd. Handoff now will go to Foster. He's wrapped up from behind. He doesn't quite have his break tackling ability that he had early in his career, but he still has very good ball carrying. His vision is excellent. And like I said earlier, he has a nose for the end zone. He rips off an 11-yard carry there, showing off that vision. The backup is in, and that's Williams. He tried to cut back inside, and it didn't work for him. He had a big hole to the outside if he could have gotten the edge, but instead it's only a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, they go back to the ground, this time with Foster. Foster picks up 5 in the 1st down. So Miami's starting to result to the ground and pound, and Cleveland has been a little weak against the run defense here early. But Arian Foster fumbles the football. It's picked up by Cleveland. What a nice tackle. Paul Kruger was able to recover it. The safety came down and made a bone-crushing hit. I believe that was Derek Kindred who made the play. Cleveland gets the ball back, and they've stopped the touchdown drive. Now we'll see an underneath pass for Jakeem Grant. That seems to be his safe check down has been going to Jakeem Grant here in the past few weeks. It's a handoff up middle for Carlos Williams. Nice vision shown off there to pick up 9 and a 1st down. Trying to see if they can take advantage of the turnover. There's a throw into the flats for Colby Listenby, turning upfield and picking up a 1st down. The Browns have been showing really good drive potential here since the interception, as they're threatening to cross into Miami territory. Kessler with all the time in the world, uncorking one deep, it's tipped, and that one's going to be intercepted by Culliver. Kind of an unfortunate play, but he's got a swarm of blockers ahead of him. He's going to get up to midfield before finally being tackled by the lineman. That could have been more dangerous. But now we'll see play action for Tannehill. With protection, downfield, there's Jordan Cameron. So there have been a lot of turnovers here in the 1st half. Both teams are kind of playing wild football. So there's Arian Foster with a big hole up the middle. He picks up 15 yards on that run. And he's starting to gash this defense for bigger and bigger runs. On 2nd down, delayed handoff. Foster is able to break off of a tackle in the backfield and get the 1st down. I take back what I said about him not being able to break tackles. That was impressive. 3rd and goal, Kruger jumps, but they didn't call infraction. He hits Tannehill, though, as he throws. Miami settles for the field goal. It's an 11-point game with a minute here to go. They're going to set up a screen for Carlos Williams, and he bounces off a blocker, and he's got space now. Across midfield, there's a flag on the play, though. Who is this going to be against? And that is going to take away that play for Cleveland, and that is essentially going to take us to half. Cleveland puts up 21 points in the 1st half in what has been a pretty dominant effort, led by, of course, none other than Corey Coleman. Can they keep it up, though? That is the big question here for Cleveland. They only have an 11-point lead going into half, and notoriously so far this season, we have not been a second half team. but already 226 passing yards in one half, but only 27 rush yards. We need to get our rushing game back into this one if we're going to have any chance of winning. We're getting right back into it. Miami will be receiving the second half kickoff, and here it is. This one is sailing out of the back of the end zone. Not a chance. Miami starts from the 25-yard line, and we see some adjustments early from the defense. There's going to be a handoff outside to Foster. He gets the edge, fighting, and is brought down nicely there. That is Raheem Moore. Now on second down after the run, Tannehill, quick throw, now out to Arian Foster, and he's got more space. We really need to not let Arian Foster get into open space. He doesn't have the speed anymore, but again, he still has that vision and ability to burn you in open space. Now to the left side, there's Jarvis Landry, who again has been pretty quiet so far in this game. But there is a first down reception for him. They are into Cleveland territory. Handoff now to Foster. He's shut down by Demario Davis. Nice play there. Loss of 2. After that loss, they come out in single back, and they're going to go right back to him. And the defense is swarming to the ball carrier. There was 3 men there to make the play. Very nice job done by the Cleveland defense. It is 3rd and 13 from the 46-yard line. Tannehill looking underneath. Finds Williams, but he is nowhere near. And this is going to be a long field goal attempt if they choose to do so. Instead, they just keep the offense out there on 4th and 5. Interesting play calling from Adam Gase, but it works out. There's Jordan Cameron, and if he doesn't make that tackle right there, that could have been a touchdown. But it is 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 16. That was Cameron's 5th reception in this game. And that is Jordan Cameron motioning into the backfield, and the handoff to Foster is shut down again by Demario Davis. Very nice play. Already his 3rd tackle in the backfield. Now 3rd and 10. They set up the screen. Defense sees it, and it's finally shut down. Williams was able to break a tackle, but there just was nothing going there. That is, wow, 7th tackle there for Williams. So Miami kicks yet another field goal. It's now an 8-point game as we see Carlos Williams taking a handoff, and as I said earlier, we need to get this run game going. We need to have a balanced offensive attack. 2nd down and 5, we go back to Carlos Williams, and Carlos Williams goes back into the backfield. 3rd down and 8. Can we keep the drive alive? Looking left side, it's Gary Barnidge, and that is a 1st down for Cleveland. Starting from the 42-yard line, it is 1st and 10. Setting up sticks. There's a nice outside throw to Listenby, who makes the defender miss from behind and picks up another 1st down. He hasn't been flashy, but he's making good plays when he needs to. 1st and 10. They go play action, and there's a screen out for Josh Gordon. That one's going to work, and he's forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line of Miami. Cleveland is driving. I form on 1st and 10. They go late counter out to Williams. Tries to get the edge, puts his shoulder down, absorbs the contact, picks up about 7 yards. On 3rd and inches, we'll see Carlos Williams again. Carlos Williams gets the job done. 1st down, he's got 41 yards on 12 rushes. Setting up a screen now, out for Williams. He avoids the contact. Carlos Williams dives! Touchdown, Cleveland! A good job from Carlos Williams, spinning to make the catch. And he actually ended up avoiding the contact in the process. And then a nice second effort here from Williams to dive for the pylon. God, I love that pylon cam. 28-13 for Cleveland. 38 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. There's a light throw outside for Jordan Cameron. Doesn't really go for much. 3rd down and 7. Safety creeping down into the box. They bring the blitz. That pass is swatted away. 3 and out for Miami. This is a big chance as we enter the 4th quarter for Cleveland to really run away with this one. Kessler passing on 1st down, looking outside and just misses Colby Listenby. He's had issues with these underneath throws, and we see the issues continue to persist here. 2nd and 10. Again underneath. This time finds Jakeem Grant, the small Texas Tech rookie. He does make the reception and does get a 1st down. 2nd and 10, play action. Kessler, he's going to test deep, and he is just going to overthrow everyone looking for Josh Gordon. That was Brent Grimes in coverage. So 3rd and 10. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Kessler's going down. He's sacked. I believe that is Mario Williams getting into the backfield. So Miami takes over. 11 1/4 to go in this game. They'll start by going underneath to Kenny Stills, who absorbs a big hit, but holds on despite that. 1st and 10. Over the middle now, finding Jarvis Landry. He will be close to the 1st down marker, but I think a little shy. They do call it 2nd and inches. Foster lined up to the right of Tannehill. Can we expect a run? No, Tannehill is throwing, but it's a screen out to Foster. The team blitzed, and there's a huge hole. Foster breaking off of a tackle, and he's finally brought down at the 27-yard line of Cleveland. We brought the huge blitz. We fell for the screen, and it worked out very huge for Miami. They try to go back to it again. This time, we were ready. Kroy Bierman gets the sack on Tannehill. It's 3rd and 21, and they could potentially be forced out of field goal range here. Tannehill, with time, pressure breaking down, and he is sacked again. Carl Nassib, the rookie, and Kroy Bierman get in there on Ryan Tannehill, and they're going for this field goal? What? 61-yard field goal attempt. What? Am I playing online? Regardless, it's 1st and 10. Cody Kessler, he's going to try to put this one away. Finds Listenby, avoids contact. He's up inside the 25, forced out of bounds at the 22 of Miami, Cleveland. And all they need to do is start killing some clock. There's a huge run up the middle for Carlos Williams. He's down to the 2-yard line. 20-yard run for Williams, his longest of the day. 1st and goal from the 2. Kessler to pass, avoids contact, sacked, fumbled, picked up by Ndamukong Suh. Are you kidding me? Nobody is going to catch Ndamukong Suh. Oh my God. Touchdown, Miami. I'm speechless. Just like that, it's an 8-point game with 6.5 to go. We need ball security. Kessler throwing, missing his target. That was Gary Barnidge. Josh Gordon was in the area too. We're seeing him crack a little bit under pressure. Calling a change at the line. We'll see a handoff to Williams. Gets stuck on the lineman, but powers forward and gets close to the 1st down marker. Looking at 3rd and 1. I formation, stacked up to the right. They're going to hand off straight up the middle for Carlos Williams, and Williams will get 5 and a 1st. 5 minutes to go, 1st and 10, looking left side, and oh my God, Corey Coleman. What a one-handed catch by the rookie phenom. He's up over 100 yards today. Not 3 touchdowns, but yeah, I guess 2 is still pretty good. 2nd down, we'll see a handoff to Williams, and it's shut down immediately by this defense. This front 7 is dangerous. 3rd down and 7, and it looks like they are bringing the blitz. They're sending everyone downfield, and a risky throw from Tannehill, and it's intercepted. The defender has space. And not Corey Coleman. I forgot our quarterback's name. Cody Kessler just kind of forces him out of bounds. Miami now 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. They are threatening. Arian Foster up the middle. Picks up a 1st down. A little under 3 minutes. It's 2nd and inches now. Handoff again to Foster. He's got space inside the 10. It's 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Cleveland decided to make this one interesting. 1st and goal. Handoff outside for Foster. He's down at the 4-yard line. Well, we're at the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and goal. I formation for Miami. Handoff. Foster fighting. He's in. His 2nd touchdown of the game. And Miami is a 2-point conversion away from tying this. Oh, man. For the 2-pointer and for the tie. Tannehill back to pass. Throwing left side wide open. It's Jordan Cameron. And all of a sudden, we have a tie football game. What did I tell you? This team is not a second-half team. We have a minute 57. Can Cody Kessler engineer his first 4th quarter drive? And oh, Coleman just drops it. How does he make a one-handed catch and then juggle that one? 2nd and 10. Kessler over the middle, finds Listenby, who has been very reliable in today's game. That's a big reception and a first down. They're going screen on 1st and 10, and there's a lot of blockers for Carlos Williams, but he just can't get out of their way. He picks up 8, though. Big 3rd and 2. Kessler to pass, over the middle, Corey Coleman makes up for it with an impressive catch in traffic. At midfield, it's 1st and 10. Kessler to pass, over the middle, there's Gary Barnage. No, that is Owen Daniels. First down to the 35-yard line. They are nearing field goal range. A lot of pressure. How does he avoid it? It doesn't matter. Josh Gordon on the slant. Down to the 1. I thought he was in. 1st and goal. Yes, he can. Carlos Williams essentially, hopefully puts the final nail in the coffin. We've already seen some crazy stuff today. 38 seconds for Miami now. 1st down and 10. Over the middle, there's Jordan Cameron. He's going to end up falling shy of the 1st down marker. 23 seconds and 1 timeout for Miami. Shotgun for Tannehill. He's got Foster to his left. Tannehill to pass. Plenty of time. Great protection as Cleveland only rushes 3, but he throws a bad interception. Quan Williams, and that will seal the deal for Cleveland. Cleveland is 2-1 now. They have a winning record. I know it's early, but wow, this team continues to fight through adversity. Granted, they put themselves in these situations. The Ndamukong Suh scoop and score, the turnovers. The Browns are playing sloppy football, but it seems to be their kind of brand of football, and it seems to be working for them. I don't really know what to say. It was a well-fought game. Cleveland did what they needed to do. Like I said, there were way too many turnovers, and some could say that this wasn't meant to be a game that we won, but the defense did their job as they've been doing lately since that Week 1 blowout. The defense has been playing well. Corey Coleman has been just the story of the NFL so far, making impressive catch after impressive catch. 410 passing yards to only 198. I think if anything, that is the difference maker right there, especially considering Miami was playing from behind quite a bit. So Cody Kessler didn't finish with 424 yards, 67% percentage, but 4 touchdowns, also 4 interceptions. But we held Tannehill to no touchdowns through the air. Arian Foster did finish with 100 yards, but he did fumble. Cody Kessler had 2 fumbles. Receiving leader Colby Listenby had 9 for 111. Corey Coleman 4 for 108. These rookie receivers, man, I'm telling you, we've got 3 of them, and they're all doing pretty well. Jakeem Grant is a little buried on the depth chart, but he still continues to make plays when he needs to. On the defensive side of things, Demario Davis was a beast today. 3 tackles in the backfield. We saw Barkevius Mingo with 2, Tulloch, Kruger, and Campbell with 1. On the sack sheet, Croy Bierman picks up 1.5, Campbell picks up 1 of his own, and the rookie Nassib gets in on 1. And Quan Williams and Stephen Tulloch come away with the interceptions. With that win, we currently sit atop our division, tied with the Steelers. Looking at some news around the NFL, there really wasn't much. There were some re-signings. Cordy Glenn was re-signed, Emmanuel Sanders, Ryan Schrader. I think that's LeGarrette Blount I see over there on the right. I don't remember if I scroll over. Looks like Donta Hightower. Oh, that is Donta Hightower. He re-signs. And Dontari Poe also ends up re-signing with the Chiefs. So some big names being locked up by big teams. Speaking of big teams, just kidding. That's next week. Week 4 is the 1-2 Washington Redskins. Can the Browns go to 3-1? We'll see. Next week against the Redskins.
Back from the dead.